doesn't have heal. Ghost and Flash, good summoners, but not too impactful when you're getting dived under your tower. MDK claim first blood. Alvaro isn't going to fall to the mid as well. You can see he moved there first. Hex Flash in. Razork level 5 here. The Unbreakable is going to do a lot of work as Alvaro keeps Jun at bay. The root coming down with the last embrace. The dash back in, but into the flame chompers. And Elyoya falling low. He tries to trade back in a 3v2, but Elyoya will be the first MDK player to fall here in this series. Humanoid on his way. Doesn't have the shockwave, but he has enough damage to work his way through Alvaro. Unbreakable eats one more clockwork windup, but in the end, Alvaro will fall. Be looking for a dive here. Heal up for Super in a second.
He doesn't care about the dive.
Big stacked wave as Razork catches out Alvaro. No flash on him. The stand beside me into the flame chompers as Razork claims his second of the game.
So my expectations are that we're in for another one today. The big difference, though, is that for Mad Lions Core, you're very reliant on Elyoya for that engage, right? He is this Xin Zhao. You don't have a huge amount of crowd control, and we talk about how, like, compositions like that can be very difficult to execute in the long term, because when you do fall behind...
Level 6 mark.
They are quite late, though. Grubs, the second spawning of the Grubs, they might not have much of a window to actually... Resets are coming through. Noah likely going to base off after this.
Jun caught with the last embrace. Elyoya's on his way. Jun flashes, the wind becomes lightning. Zap, dodged. Elyoya flashes forward. 3 Talon strike, what he's looking for. Depth charge down as well by Jun. He knows he's dead. Noah leaves him for dust. As MDK gets to, so we won't see either of the top laners at a dragon fight if one does begin in a minute's time. Humanoid no flash, remember, puts a shockwave down. Alvaro tanks the tower, and Humanoid tanks a hell of a load.
Crucially, just look at the health differences. Mad Lions Core at about 50%, but largely full health from the side of Fnatic. No one needs to regroup with this team.
Hook goes wide, but the shockwave lands. Alvaro's just deleted, as is Elyoya. And MDK overstepped their bounds. Fnatic slapped them.
Killing the Herald so that everyone can get a tag, so that everyone has that empowered recall as well. If you get that assist, you get that small bonus.
Orianna ball under objective, so it's a little bit harder to track.
Careful now.
I mean, Jun's going in. I don't think he really wants to be too careful here. Crescent guard down from Elyoya. He'll tank up a lot of that damage, but Alvaro eats it instead. Elyoya in the mid lane doesn't even fall. MDK's advance is thwarted slightly. Humanoid continues to push it. No TP on him. Razork looking for Fnatic. Is in a much more aggressive position. Dragon up in 5 seconds time. Merwin is answering the bot wave. Oscarin's on his way as Jun flashes. They lock up Alvaro, and he's already down to half HP. Not going to burn all the way out, but the shockwave into Oscarin coming forward means that he will die. Merwin TP'd in, as did Oscarin. Fnatic now have a numbers advantage, and another hook connects onto Elyoya, but Razork not quite there for the follow-up damage. Oscarin is keeping Merwin at bay, dashes back forward, looking for Frescow. He can't quite find him. Crescent guard pop, Dawning Shadow hits on a couple. Elyoya, though, that Ultimate's going to time out, knocked back with the Intopus, pulled back with the all-out, and then Elyoya will fall in exchange for Oscar. Merwin dashing back in, though, means it's a 2-for-2 in total.
I mean, Fnatic go in for the extended exchange, and MDK love those type of smaller skirmishes. The fight broke out onto multiple fronts, and they're able to get themselves 2 kills back. They're not onto the big carries of Razork and Humanoid right now.
TP behind.
But they are going to push into this tower. They're going to secure a Humanoid hit to assist Razork as MDK make a going in favor of Fnatic. So even if the fight ends up being a 2-for-2 overall, tower in favor of MDK, Dragon and Soul Point now for Fnatic.
What can he do in these next fights? Jun, that wall ever so slightly wider than he thought it was. They're fighting at the moment over a wolf, and Alvaro will pay for it with his life. A little bit greedy there from MDK. Humanoid locks him up. Razork's damage unyielding for the MDK support. TP into the mid lane by Frescow as MDK look to try and start a little bit of a Barney, but already that Baron down to 3,000. Elyoya trying to get in. Jun misses the hook. Oscarin keeping Merwin at bay as the Baron goes down to 2,900, Dawning Shadow out. Razork forced out of the back of the pit. He's looking for a little bit more damage. Merwin's already killed off Humanoid, but Oscarin gets him. The smite comes out and it's secured. It's actually Super that takes it. So MDK get out of there with a Baron. Elyoya, there's a lot of standing gold on the map for them. This top tier 1 being the first part of that. Frescow will stand here, buff up the minion wave, and we're able to take it. Alvaro here looking for Jun. Glacial Fisher's gonna land. The stun as well from the concussive blows. TP in by Humanoids as he looks to join the fight. Already Alvaro down. Elyoya puts up the Crescent guard. Merwin looking for a flank position, but he's locked out with the shockwave. Merwin down to half HP. Oscar looking for him, trying to get in there. Noah dashed on by Merwin, and Noah takes him out.
Nice shit damage.
Dawning Shadow coming out, flashed away by Razork. Jun now spotting Merwin, looks for the hook, can't find it. 3,000. on the Dragon. Oscar winning going in, but Elioya's already secured it, and Oscar winning wasn't able to get there in time for the all-out. Alvaro and Frescowi. Alvaro now hooked up, and he's going to be sacrificed. Frescowi, though, is still on the wrong side of the rift here, really. Alvaro able to dodge away for a long time. Eventually, he will fall to Oscar. MDK lose one, get the Drake. Razork trying to keep Merwin at bay. The perfect execution in, though, and Razork should just be deleted here by Merwin, and he gets two! In the middle of it, Merwin finds everything that MDK wanted out of this fight. Oscar in now chased away. Jun low, Noah trying to open up. That's MDK, even an overlay, surprised by how they won this fight. Noah flashes away, but there's no escape today from the Mad Lions!
Another incredible fight from Mad Lions Koi. These two teams always deliver. The back and forth is tense, but it goes in favor of Mad Lions Koi.
What a fight it was for them. You thought after Alvaro was caught, and now down to 6,500. Elioya not even autoing it right now, just keeping a bit of that health up, 5,000 on it. Merwin still looking for the flank. Junk looks for the hook as Super able to get away from it. The Dawning Shadow, and already Noah's down. Merwin finds the assassination potential on the backline, and even with Elioya locked out, Humanoid will pay for it with his life. MDK are gonna get a clean ace around the Baron pits.
A triple kill for Merwin, and very deserving. The man has had so much impact in these fights. Mad Lions Koi use the Baron to turn and fight, and they eviscerate Fnatic. They're looking to take game one. I don't know if they can quite end the game here, but they're gonna try.
It's at least an inhibitor, maybe more. Noah up in 20 seconds time. Alvaro will tank a couple of these shots, or at least one. They'll get the wave in, it might be enough. 10 on Jun. MDK, do you go all out here, or do you wait? It's not really in MDK's lexicon to wait it out. They start up the Nexus Towers. There's one, the second shot to fall. Jun on his way out, but the Nexus Tower's already down. MDK open up on the Nexus, and it's looking like a bright day here for the Mad Lions 1-0 up.
They're kind of just playing full peel in that sense, because Lucian Milio Karma is really strong. Lucian, even though he's not really an engaged champion, when you have these sort of champions, you are the engaged champion. You just dash forward and no one can really hit you
Oscar
back.
just got level 6 and is actually looking to go toe-to-toe with Merwin in the top side. First grub will be secured by Elioya.
Oh, Super's dead. Oh, he should be dead here. The root goes down. And, just about gets away. Jun on his way across. Super's going to try and clear the wave. That's a huge wave stacked, and Noah takes the kill. This is massive for Fnatic. Meanwhile, Oscar winning just 1v1 Merwin. Frescowi looking for Razork. He's only level 4. He's knocked away with the Buster Shot, but he'll survive through the explosive charge. And now Frescowi's in for a world of hurt. 4-0 already for Fnatic. Elioya able to dodge away with a twisted advance. They're looking for the stun follow-up here, and Elioya will fall. It's 5 first fight, but since then, it's been all Noah and Jun. Elioya on his way, twisted advance going in. Remember, Noah no flash, knocked up. Nature's Grass coming out as well, but Super just doesn't have the damage. He's 2 levels down, and Super dies in the 2v3, and now Razork's here to help. Oh, MDK, it's all gone pear-shaped. As Fnatic happily accepted 2 kills.
I think Noah's doing pretty well on the Lucian exam, Medic.
Oscar doing well on the Kazanta exam here as well. Merwin tried to trade in with a new to work. Oscar able to dash away. Merwin's used 2 other Qs, and Oscar slams the Intopos in his face. 8.
Yeah, gravitas. Dragon started up by Fnatic. There is still 1 grub up, by the way. Ultimate thrown down. Can Humanoid get away to safety? Has the flash.
Nature's Grass is going to land on him, but not really too much damage from Frescowi right now. Razork on his way. Alvaro coming across as well, and Humanoid does still have the flash. Alvaro looking for the knock-up. Gets in range forward, and even the flash away won't be enough to keep Humanoid alive, but Jun definitely is the breath of life. Breathing a sigh of relief for Humanoid and for Fnatic fans. I have been told by stats a perfect game does include the grubs, so it's already doomed. But we're going to go for the near-perfect game. Okay,
now through flash over the wall. And then Alvaro thinking that he brought Humanoid.
Someday you got
blood on your face, you big disgrace.
Noah kicking Super all over the place.
Oscar in it, ult.
Fnatic will rock you. Oscar and Mir win. Last game it was Mir 1, this game it might be Mir done. Elioya going forward with a twisted advance though, and there's the near to work, and there's the first kill for MDK. The chance doing it for the Mir win. Dies to the minions.
Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Alvaro now on the retreat. The rest of Fnatic pushing in mid, while Razork secures the Dragon. MDK trying to make the cross map happen, trying to get a punish and a shutdown on the top side of the horizon. Top should be secured easily for Fnatic. And with the Herald, Oscar could be in some danger as Alvaro makes his way down the lane.
Oscar dashes away. You've got Pathmaker as Oscar. So even if you get hit with a hook, assuming you just buffer your W through it, you shouldn't be killed. Riftherald is going to charge forward here. Alvaro looking for that tier 2. Meanwhile, in the mid and the top lane, Fnatic are pushing in themselves.
I feel like Fnatic...
I mean, it's two tier 2s for a tier 1 and a tier 2.
Yeah, I feel like Fnatic are definitely getting the better end of this trade.
They took tier 1 atop off this push as well. So it's 3 towers for 2.
Wow, hang on, the mid tower is dead just yet.
Oh, not quite.
Frescawi is able to keep that one alive.
Top tower will die. So.
But it will. Okay, so overall an
Great sim from Frescawi and Elioya, who are trying to get the hell out of here. Frescawi will escape, but I don't think Elioya has that same luxury. Stunned up, locked up, the pillar of fire dodged to the side of. More moved away by Oscar in, but in the end, Oscar takes the kin.
Oscar did everything in his power to move him out of the way.
That dodge. Humanoid still dodging, doing everything he can. But it's a Villeneuve movie, he almost falls, he's able to flash away. The Twisted Advance going in, Jun will fall. Elioya can tank this tower for days. Humanoid uses the mantra in a flame and catches Elioya. There's the one, he's looking for more. Merwin will snip him away. Alvaro taking the shutdown. Not really what you wanted.
Wait,
for
look
MDK.
at Noah's flank.
Noah is all the way around the corner here. Merwin's going to TP away. Noah would be dashing into red-white. Might want the fight here. They're culling down. Alvaro going to be caught out here as Super's just deleted. Frescawi down as well. Alvaro falls.
That's but then collapse on the top plate as well. They're going to convert it into a Baron. They're going to balloon the goal lead even more. And Fnatic are simply stomping MDK here in game 2.
And the smallest of mercies for MDK as they do secure their first Drake of the game, stopping sometimes. I don't really know what I meant by it, so thanks for pointing that out. Pathmaker coming out as the Nature's Guys. Merwin on the flank, but really just doesn't have the damage to work his way through the Fnatic backline. Oscar in and coming in. Hard for MDK to step any further.
Crazy to think how Oscar Rinin simply getting level 6 first has put him in this position, right? The way that he was able to build that lead and snowballing off the back of it, the fact that Fnatic have dominated in the bot side 2 versus 2, they created this early lead that they have done a great job of snowballing in their favor. And MDK, not the end of the world, back to the drawing boards.
Yeah. Back on blue side, they've only played one red side game this entire playoffs. It is this game.
That is.
So they get to pick to be on the blue side because they were higher in the.
We get a very competitive series like that today. But Fnatic now continuing their siege.
It's the death ball, right? Double support. Noah can dash forward. Super already down to half HP. Oscar and ghosting in for him, and Super has to burn the ghost, the flash and the heal to get away. Inhibitor sacrificed in the mid lane. MDK had Merwin pushing in the top lane. He's going to keep pushing. Fnatic have a super minion in that bot lane, but it's a long way away. However, with the Nature's Grass coming out, MDK trying to force Fnatic back. Oscar in and tanking the tower. Pathmaker's out. The wave cleared just about. And this gives Merwin a little bit of time with that top tier 2. MDK able to hold on to the hope of their base and get a little bit of gold to boot.
There's just no waves.
Fully crashes, but they can just wait their time. Alvaro forces Razork to flash away. TP behind now by Merwin. No flash on Razork could be big. Nature's Grass from the side. Tanked by Oscar in. Alvaro looks for the hook, gets it onto Jun. Jun with the heal is able to get away. The Twisted Advance going to chase him down as Frescawi takes a kill. 2 so far to MDK for only 1 for Fnatic. And Noah is down. Razork and Humanoid. And Alvaro look for the hook here. Razork got no flash. Razork's got no flash, and instead he gets Oscar in. The Nature's Grasp out. Oscar in, not the target you wanted to pull onto your AD carry, and Oscar takes 2. Very happily, Merwin and Elioya now in the pit. Razork doing everything he can. No already down. Razork dashing away. Merwin going in, almost kills the enemy jungler, but can't quite put the damage down. Fnatic will find 2. Elioya walking away wounded, and he's going to be put out of his misery by Humanoid and Oscar in.
A one-sided fight in favor of Fnatic. MDK found some good targets. They tried to force something from this kind of a deficit, and they came close, but it wasn't quite enough. 22 kills to 6. Fnatic looking to close out game 2.
Looking to even out this series as well. Oscar in with a redemption game. His playoffs has been weak, but here he showed the power of Cassante. Fnatic will even us out. We'll go 1-1. And Betty, you gotta say it.
We've got a series on our hands.
Range of the way in the mid lane as well with the Kai'Sa. The Prey Seeker can do quite a bit of work. The Rel, is it going to be jungle? It is. It looks like for Razork. We're going to have the Maokai for Jun. Oh, I'm going to give it to Oscar in. Fescari was on his way as well. Elioya is going to base check. There's the hook on Jun, the flash away. Razork dashes in as well. Fescari already down to half HP. The Ignites are ticking, and Jun is low. He flashes away. The chase continues. Razork hasn't got a hope in hell of escaping this one, as Super claims another. MDK 2-0 up and hook. Make it 3 for the Mad Lions.
3-0. Mana available on Oscar Renin.
Oscar has flash. Can he outplay? Jumps onto Elioya, but I think he just loses this one. The root caller comes out. Oscar still has the flash, but the red buff slow will be enough. Oscar taken out by the tree. Ezreal has enough escapes and held the flash at the level 1, so still has that flash up. Maokai has the twisted advance as well. So it's very easy for them to avoid your damage while you're still taking tower aggro. Humanoid, no flash. Alvo tanks. Humanoid will put the fear down. The gaze will not be enough to stop Alvaro landing the hook. The
start off. But look at this brush placement. Can we see what Oscar Renin sees? Yeah, perfect. Oh, no, we can't.
Now we can only see what Razork sees, and what he sees is a grey screen. Elioya takes the kill, 3-0. Did manage to pick up all 3 of the grubs. Elioya here, only level 5, has no flash, and Jun's on his way. Elioya stepped a little bit too deep here. The Severing Bolt, twisted advance, flash forward. Elioya knocked away. But the Severing Bolt's enough. Fescari re-engages, lands the knockback onto Jun. Ignite ticking on him as well as that tree will fall. The Killer Instinct enough. Razork tries to get away, but he's pulled back. It's a double for Fescari.
They turn it round. Fnatic.
Get back here. Walk back up to the wave. Root Caller just wide. Chain of Corruption available for Mirwin. Flashes, lands the chain. The flash away from Oscar and not enough. Daisy gets the knockup, and Mirwin takes the kill. Meanwhile,
this time round.
That makes sense when you have 280 carries and a Gragas who is pretty fed in the mid lane. Grubs once again by Fnatic. They're going to get 6 here. So if they do manage to equalize this game, be on a bit more of an even keel, they will have quite high threat on towers. The Drake secured for MDK as Fescari's on his way across, will be spotted by this ward. Elioya was already spotted. He cleared out the ward. Daisy down. Noah has heal flash. Jun has a flash of his own as they look for the TP behind. Jun with the Nature's Grasp. Alvaro not going to tank it up for his AD carry. The cleanse immediately from Super Bure. He is down. Alvaro flashes the wall with the Spiraling Despair closing in on him. Meanwhile, Fescari's able to take one off towards the top side. Humanoid falling low. Mirwin came in, and he secures 2 kills for his team. Mirwin is down towards bot. No TPs on the top.
Fnatic going to try and contest this.
I mean, they might just look for Alvaro. He tries to hook away, but Jun is there with a twisted advance, and Alvaro is going to pay for his hubris with his life, boys. He shields right at the final moment. True Shot Barrage enough to take him out. Rift Tower secured by Elioya. Razork, flash stun, Shadowing Strike, shoot.
I just love that from both these teams. Oh, Humanoid. Whoa!
Grasping more Spiraling Despair. He'll wait for the slow, the Severing Bolts.
Beautiful combat.
Mirwin's flash like 3 seconds away from coming back up. There's the Nature's Grasp. They'll get him with the first route. Chain of Corruption goes down. Jun look for the twisted advance, and Mirwin will fall, and Jun will escape. Perfect tanking there by Fnatic. A huge shot. You need to skirt around a lot more vision than you usually would have to, because you don't have the tools to deny it as easily. So you can Hex Smash over the walls as we saw him do there. Alvaro stepping forward here. Aftershock down, Humanoid low, but he gets healed back up, and Alvaro falls. TP in by Mirwin as he looks to join this. Fescari, in fact, is the one joining the fray. MDK to find those engages unless it's Alvaro going in.
For context, it was 11-1.
Yep.
Fnatic now find them by punishing and picking off MDK around the map.
Reptile charges in the mid lane. This will be a tower. Fnatic started to push up towards the top side. May even get a second charge off here. Noah is there to answer.
Swift, they're not the strongest. Humanoid in some danger.
Oh, he gets hit up. The body slam, I thought it was a little bit wide, but there's the knockback with the explosive cask, and Fescari goes unstoppable. Perhaps a root caller from Elioya, but there's enough tools in Fnatic's toolkit to escape it. And Mirwin here, stepping up towards the top lane. That tower's going to fall. Doesn't quite go down. Mirwin there to force them away, but Jun's just going to tank. Flash, twisted advance, dodges the Chain of Corruption, and Mirwin is done for. Fnatic get another kill. They get a tower in the top lane.
Really powerful. Whoa.
All right, so one of those was the real flash, the other was a Hex Flash.
Yeah, and I was woeing the real flash. I don't know.
A huge flank from Fescari. If he can get around the corner here, he's not going to be spotted on vision, and Fnatic are unaware. TP in the mid lane, there's the hook. Here comes Frescowi immediately onto Noah, gets the knockback onto Humanoid, but Frescowi is deleted before MDK can follow up. Humanoid caught with the chain of corruption and he'll fall in response. Both mid lane is dead as Jun will follow suit. A double for Super and a great flank from Frescowi.
But in that window, of course, you do leave this mid wave open for MDK to secure.
Noah has flash, Humanoid
Okay,
does
they go
not.
for the engage.
Alvaro lands the hook, there's the depth charge onto the back line, but look at the tank from Razok. Alvaro has to flash away, the Twisted Advance going to chase him down, but the Redemption will heal him back up just in time. And Razok dives in, it's a 1-for-1 so far. Noah dashing away from the root caller, Humanoid opening up with a spiraling despair. And Merwin can only stand and watch as he is painted into the abyss.
Test you'll often see from many teams,
Yep.
you know. If I just touch this, are you going to do anything about it? But Fnatic did respond, and
Damage will stick.
Siege comes through from Fnatic. They equal, and that's also fine, I guess.
Frescowi's going to try and catch out Oscar, and he'll do exactly that. The Killer Instinct in is Super. Claims the bounty. Will MDK pull off this Baron now? Daisy tanking it up, Jun going forward, Alvaro tries to land a hook, the aftershock out, the depth charge used as well as Frescowi gets onto Noah on the backline, he still has heal flash, and he dashes away. Stopwatch from Frescowi buys him a little bit of time as another hook connects and Jun will fall. MDK have found 2 so far in this fight, and they'll lead for MDK in the early game. They were 11-1 up, and now Frescowi looks for the flank and he finds both the carries! Frescowi, you absolute beauty, he finds them both. Alvaro trying to get him from the side. Humanoid picked off by Merwin. The chains just dodged by Oscar with it.
Can Razok get in?
Razok has flash. He has the dash. Jun going forward, but Alvaro. They like this because it gives Fnatic time to move to mid, to move to top. And it looks like they are just going to give away this top lane tower. As MDK take the first turret of this push. Might look for more. Daisy down once again. Empowered sapling though from the bushes. Alvaro chunked away a little bit, has his Merwin. Razok, no flash, but he has got the Magnet Storm. Nature Scar's coming out, tanked up. Alvaro cleansed away as he looks for the backline as well. The Redemption coming out will help Frescowi take out Humanoid, and with the Killer Instinct, Super finds the first kill. Now Noah, it's all on you. He's got to open up. Frescowi able to dash away. Razok tanking up floor, but they just can't see into the bush. There is a ward in there helping them out a little bit. Noah and Razok may just have to walk away from this as MDK will break open the base.
MDK can just weather so much damage thanks to Aljoya. The utility that he is providing is a wall that Fnatic cannot break down. I think they're just going to try and buy time, wait, and see if they can punish MDK as they begin their next.
On this Kai'Sa, the Killer Instinct's consistently landing. See what Fnatic realize. Something is afoot here. Frescowi spotted with the control ward. Fnatic can just turn on him immediately. But Humanoid just took his time, didn't flash away, and Frescowi knocks him back. And there's another.
Say, nope, we're not even going to bother. Frescowi once again sets up the play for his team.
Step away from being one step away from the finals. Fnatic's last chance of defense you have to feel here. Frescowi has the ult back up. Jun flashes forward. Super trigger seeded. He's healed up. Humanoid low already. Razok only catches out one. Humanoid dived in. The Killer Instinct from Super. Oscar in and dies. Humanoid still alive. Razok trying to flash away and escape, but Merwin makes him pay with his life. Frescowi down. And maybe the Nexus down to follow. MDK stepping forward. It's all on Noah to try and defend, but he just can't get through these shields. He's hooked up with the dredge line. But Humanoid just rips them to shreds! The damage from way too much! The longest route round, but if it works, it will be
so
glorious
paranoid.
for MDK, and here he comes! Frescowi finds Humanoid, knocks him the wrong way, he gets him away, but instead, he just takes him in the 1v1. Frescowi's gonna dive forward. The grasping roots have been used, Razok already down, and MDK very healthy behind it. Noah, Jun, and Oscar in. They have to find a way to defend. They've only got one Nexus tower alive, and there's a super wave pushing in the mid.
The soul has been secured. So much extra damage on the side of MDK. It's an open Nexus. I don't know if Fnatic have any more magic tricks. I stand corrected, one tower remains. The wave clear trying to come through for Fnatic.
The hook back. Alvaro still tanking the tower. Merwin falls though. Noah with the depth charge trying to get away with the Killer Instinct from Super will be able to secure the kill on the enemy AD carry. Oscar does everything he can, but he can't even work his way through. The guardian angel that sits on Super's shoulder. And MDK are one win away from a glorious victory.
They will need to find a new flanker, probably Zinzawa here, but I do think the Nar is the most solid choice. It kind of provides a little bit of everything. It provides you flexibility later in the game, winning side, and also good teamfight power.
Okay.
Is now the one in danger as Aljoya looks for the dive.
Humanoid still has flash here. Wave is crashing in, about 7 minions there for MDK. Frescawi flashes forward, looking for the root. Humanoid locked up and shut out of the fight. Aljoya gets first blood, has to flash away himself. Razork on his way, though. Should be able to pick up this kill. Aljoya doesn't really have any way to get out. The Inspire across the wall. Aljoya jumps back in. And Razork takes him down.
Ends up being a 1-for-1, but here comes Jun.
Humanoid CP back into the mid lane as well. The pull back onto Frescawi. Razork joins the fray. Humanoid coming in from the side, and Frescawi's on the wrong side of the rift. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Oscarinin stunned up with the wallop. Almost taken out. The auto not enough from Merwin, and Frescawi will be felled on the bottom side.
As first objective secured by MDK.
You can see Merwin working his way down from top lane to check the grubs, see if Razork was doing them on the other side of the map. They know he's not there, so kind of imp, but might just err towards his blue instead of erring towards the fight. You can see Jun opening up through this top side as well on the Renata, but it's not going to be there in time to actually secure anything out of it.
Razork sitting on vision.
Razork spotted. Vault Breaker's away, still rooted, oh, not quite. Alvaro, though, the Spiraling Despair. It almost enough, the auto won't quite take him out. He flashes just in time. The handshake back on Frescawi, though. And he is pretty much done for. MDK will get the grubs, but Oscarinin will take the kill.
Oh, secured by Razork. Nice little snipe there from his Q. Jun, though.
Jun's going to get caught out. Alvaro diving forward. True Shot Barrage coming out as well as Jun will fall to Super. Aljoya now spotted health bars, and MDK not the tankiest of teams either. Obviously, Crescent Guard can give you a lot as Jun just eats an absolute ton of damage there. Frescawi helping out. Super takes the kill. Alvaro now on the flank as Noah flashes away and then cleanses away and dodges the wind, becomes lightning.
But look at Humanoid as well, already moving down.
Flash forward. They immediately engage on Razork. Vault Breaker knocks back. Chain of Corruption dodged as Super continues to put the damage down. Cease and desist not enough. Aljoya, Crescent guards. Alvaro low as Humanoid can't quite land the Spiraling Despair. Alvaro doing a superb job of dodging in and out and ducking out of the fight. Humanoid now low. Hostile takeover. Super. The course of his career was the Ezreal, 35 games on it. Only has a 48.6% win rate compared to something like his Kai'Sa that has a 71.
You're right. They show that respect. Oh, actually, they don't even secure this tower, so it will be a tower advantage for Fnatic.
MDK just want to prove you wrong.
Yeah, they do. Everything I say, they're just like, no, Vedius. MDK have their eyes on the top side of the map, but Fnatic is here to cover.
Oscarinin jumping, and Aljoya able to dodge away from the Severing Bolt, but now with the Nature's Grasp coming out, Aljoya has to use the Crescent Guard, the pull back, hostile takeover as well, doing quite a lot of work. Aljoya dodging and dipping and weaving his way away from all of this damage. Merwin trying to get onto the backline, but can't quite get into Mega. Alvaro and Aljoya caught in the pit by Oscarinin and Razork, and there's another. Oscarinin takes the kill, Alvaro trying to escape, but he'll be felled by Noah. And now it's a 5v2.
In any case, it is MDK that are first to the objective. They have control over the river. Fnatic have to fight their way in. A lot of poke on the side of MDK.
Jump for wall, there's control ward where Oscarinin is.
But Oscar is just watching him. They are very aware of this flank. Here's the Mega.
Redemption down from Jun to heal himself back up. Merwin has the Mega, he dashes forward. Noah with the cleanse just in time though. The Dragon down to 2,000, Razork's caught in the pit, so is Oscarinin. But Oscarinin still has the cell division. Noah's already killed off Alvaro, and Razork dashing back in. There's another as Merwin falls. Oscarinin brought back to life, now into the cell division, and it's all on Super to put out as much DPS as he can in these moments. Frescawi jumps across the wall, so does Super, but Oscarin's on the chase, the elastic slingshot. Can't quite find the MDK now on the wrong side of the rift. Now Super, very slippery in a situation like this. The Vault Breaker out, almost kills Razork, can't quite find him. Frescawi will be able to get some more damage down. Super dashing forward, Humanoid coming in from the side. Razork low, Aljoya down, Super will be killed off, not quite. The Severing Bolt dodge to the side of Oscarinin low, the shields, the heals, Frescawi keeping his AD carry alive, but not for long enough. Grasping more pulls back one, the TP now in. As Merwin rejoins the fray, Humanoid no mana, but has a flash, and he'll use it to dash across towards that wall. The Grim Visage Fidge! For MDK, they are now 2,000 gold in the hole. Fnatic that dragon as well as Razork. Cease and desist immediately onto Frescowi. The redemption coming down as well as Oscarin and Razork will be healed up. Nature's Grasp from the side. Crescent Guard coming out. The dash away from the hostile takeover. Noah has Chain of Corruption. Jun has the hostile takeover. It feels like in fights it's going to be so difficult to actually get back.
There's a world where MDK can also keep pushing for the tier 2 in mid. They may even threaten a Baron. I think that's a little overzealous.
There we are, tower for Drake, interesting shot. Razork caught out, flash away from Frescowi. Oscar winning on that front line. Super across the wall, now dashes forward. There's the redemption. Nature's Grasp being used as well as Humanoid invests the TP to make sure that his team is okay. MDK will look to back away from this. Super caught with a cease and desist. He flashes all the way across the wall. Oscar winning diving forward as well. The hostile takeover finds him. And a beautiful engage from Fnatic. Elioya with the Crescent Guard will be able to survive. The bailout on Razork takes him out. Mirwin, flash Nav, a possibility. He finds two. And Oscarin is now locked against the wall already. Noah's down. Humanoid doing everything he can to get the damage out. Crit Bloon healing up a little bit as he turns his attention over to Mirwin. Oscarin brought back. And Merwin's locked out. 3v2 in favor of Fnatic.
Now they begin their siege on the tier 2.
Humanoid 4-1-4. See the damage he did in that fight. A lot of it the malignance with the fact that when you hit your spells as well, you get that cooldown back. The redemption coming out, severing bot on Elioya, takes him down to about a third. Good knockback on Oscarin as he tried to jump across the wall. The Granville smash from Alvaro, keeping him at bay. Razork looking for the flank here. Cease and desist. Jumps forward, elastic slingshot from Oscarin, and he's down into the cell division. Bailout going wide. Oscar the first target for MDK, and they'll take him out. But Noah answers with a kill. Okay, to get into this pit, there's the TP from Oscarin, and Merwin's going to try and stop him. He gets there with the Nav in time. Now Merwin needs to get away so he can TP in to join the fray. Razork flashes forward onto Super. Super dashes away. Hostile takeover finds Elioya, but it's not going to be enough. Razork having to dash away. Merwin now TPing in. Can Oscar stop his? He can! With a Let's Bounce! Neither top lane are allowed to have any fun this game, it seems, and instead they'll trade with each other down in the bot lane. Oscar's losing that one.
I wasn't as confident that Super could handle Oscar, but he is proving me wrong once again. The poke is relentless from MDK.
I just don't know if you can step into Merwin. How are you going to get in here? Razork no flash. Merwin looking for the wallop, the redemption coming out. Razork's trying to get into the pit, and he does it, and he steals it! And the cease and desist lands as well as they kill off Super! Oh, Razork, you absolute beauty! That was sublime! Fnatic need to get out of here. Frescowi low, he flashes. He's gonna take to the Leandries as Humanoid is helping Fnatic drag MDK, kicking and screaming into Game 5.
What was that fight? It looked so good for MDK. Their positioning. The fact that Fnatic had to gamble. Oh, Alvaro!
Now the team's unrelenting. Elioya no flash, but he has Blast Cone. Oscar in try and keep him at bay. Frescowi coming in from the side, and Noah's down to half HP. 4,000 on the Baron is down. Already Humanoid secures it. The hostile takeover as well, landing onto Super. Oscar in may be sacrificed here by Fnatic. They'll get 4 players out. Noah.
Another minion wave. Reaches the tower.
Gold lost, but right now, the only thing in their eyes, the only prize in their sights has to be this Baron. Fnatic have control of the bush as Razork dives in, and already they've locked down one, and Super is done for. They're going to continue to chase in onto Merwin, the Spiraling Despair. Not only the name of the skill, but also perhaps how MDK feel in this game, and Razork secures it. Ivan Martin Diaz will not have it smote away from him today. The Infernal secured for Fnatic, the fight secured for Fnatic, and the full 5 games secured for Fnatic.
Fnatic with another great team fight will secure the Infernal Soul and will secure the game. They will bring us to a Game 5, and these teams are not done just yet.
No other way but this. When Fnatic and Mad meet on the Rift, you know it's gonna be a party.
Buffer works slightly better into the Vi.
There we are, it's locked in.
Okay, so double AD carry on the side of Fnatic, strong scaling as well on the side of Mad Lions, Koi, Senna, Azir, a very long-range comp again, but Razork, unsurprisingly, looking for a dive in the bot lane.
Has Hex Flash as well to get across this wall, no flash on Alvaro. Tries to Hex Flash under the tower, will be able to survive for a moment. Jun tanking the tower, knowing doing the same, there's the heal. Super Doesn't have flash or heal left. Razzle trying to keep Elyoya at bay, but there's still a flash available. Vault Breaker stopped. Giving up the ghost on this one. TP up to the top lane by Mirwin. He's just matching Oscarinin, who has already got a little bit of a gold lead himself. Haunting Guy is complete, but as we've talked about earlier, as soon as Kasante in this early game, as you said, MDK can kind of expect this to be the way the game plays as Mirwin goes in with the all-out. Needle work from Oscarinin, trying to trade back, dodging away from the Intofu strike. Did Razzle leave up a grub there as Humanoid is slid back? The Buster shot won't be enough as Humanoid.
He has flash!
It's just outplayed. Why use your flash when you know the enemy just 1v1'd you?
A free kill picked up by Frescowi. Now it's MDK's turn to put some pressure down the bot sides.
And you're stand up against the wall as Jun flashes forward. There's the knock-up with the Keeper's Verdict, and Noah secures the kill.
Very well.
Ward cleared. Elyoya and Frescowi will do the same. Jun looking for Alvaro here. Focused resolve, lands the root, the true shot barrage coming out, and Alvaro dashes in with a twisted advance, gets the shield from Dawn and Shadow, and Jun might be the person holding this fight. Alvaro doing everything he can to escape, dodges the Mystic shot, and the tree is gone for. He manages to get out. Elyoya flashes, puts the cease and desist down on Noah. Razzle tries to dash in, but Super gets the shutdown. And what a turn of events for MD. And Razzle have to back away, but Razzle once again finds the sun, and Super, his name was chanted, but cheers at his on the side of MDK as well.
Meanwhile, that does leave Oscar and Jun top lane. Not a...
You can walk back with the Rift Tower coming down.
Yeah, they have numbers mid. They're going to siege onto this tower.
I mean, MDK are taking tower for the Dragon because they know Humanoid and Razzle can work through it during this time. The Rift Tower's going to charge forward once again. It will be taken out, but they get a bit of chip damage.
I like the play. I like the play from MDK. Shouldn't be able to defend this.
He's TPing, he's going to get stopped. He's knocked into the wall. Frescowi thought he had a window, and perhaps he's chucking Razzle back through it. He dives in. Razzle trying to get away now, but he can't escape the Emperor. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Humanoid pushes for a tier.
Like Fnatic, though, still with a gold lead after securing that bot tier 2. MDK should be able to respond, and that they do. So a lot of towers dropping. Unfortunately for them, both are inaccessible, which means that MDK is like, cool, we'll just take your bot tower then. We also have stacking waves in both bot and mid, and we can use such a massive window there where Fnatic is forced to go and catch these waves. He should be fine.
Has to flash. Humanoid gets the reset here. He has the Vault Break onto the movement speed, but Humanoid is flashing forward, and he gets him with a Buster shot. And now Fnatic immediately ping the Baron. Super Alvaro and Frescowi. They have the Emperor's Divide. They have a lot of tools at their disposal. Oh, Pathmaker almost gets the stop on the TP, but now Keeper's Verdict lands onto Frescowi. That's huge. Nature's Scars coming out as well, but already bounce down to 1,000 HP and it's secured by Fnatic. Alvaro trying to get away, but Oscarinen's in his face. The needle works. Chipping away at his health as Noah flashes forward. He lands the Mystic shot as well. Frescowi looking for a bit of damage from the side. He shuffles forward onto Noah, and he's gone too deep. He's been caught in the flood, as has Mirwin. Fnatic get the Baron, they get a couple of kills. They lose their AD carry, but can they catch Frescowi hit? Jun for meeting them at that Sun Disc. They'll be going for the inhibitor tower now. Fnatic can just recall immediately. Only Noah will walk away. This will be the tier 1 in the mid lane, falling though as MDK tried to react to Oscarinen's pressure. Oscarinen respected it, as you said.
And immediately they move
through you. So a lot of work for MDK to do in team fights, but they will be trying to play around vision pressure, around putting Fnatic against multiple points of pressure.
He can stay bot lane. Frescowi, there's no reason for him to stay. MDK just want to try and interrupt these backs as much as possible. Frescowi has TP available. I love this play from MDK.
Is that just a tower? It is? Inhibitor tower for top tier 2 trade. MDK playing the map better than Fnatic there. Oscarin is going to try and force him away, but Mirwin's on his way down to help out his mid laner. Keeper's Verdict from Razzle knocks away Elyoya, and immediately they'll look to burst out this Baron. It's gone. Fnatic secure it. Mirwin's going to get the kill on Oscarinen, but Fnatic get the buff they were looking for.
A very tense moment. Two people had to be
through mid. Fnatic absolutely outplayed on the map here. MDK are just going to get an inhibitor, maybe even 2, because they can go through mid towards the bot lane.
And then they can make a beeline back towards the Baron with full control around the objective.
Might only be 1. Do they even get that? Fnatic will get there just a moment too late. But still, the mid lane inhib down now, and the Baron up in 2 minutes. That inhib's down for 5.
The one thing we have to say is that Fnatic's engage is very limited, right? They don't have many tools to actually start these fights off. Frescowi, level 18, here we go.
Mirwin goes in. Looks for the Pathmaker, we'll just try and dash away. He is taking damage, as you say, but look at the damage on Jun on the backline. Ninja Scar's coming out. Gwen is immune, but Noah is not. And because it went to Gwen, Noah thought he was safe. He's locked up, and MDK absolutely outplayed Fnatic. They are the pride of their region, and they are pride of very mad Lions.
A single fight was all it took. Just like that, the mid lane is open. Razork is the last man standing. The smiles on the faces of Mad Lions Koi know that they have done it.
From the bottom of the tier lists into a tier of their own, MDK finish Fnatic and will face BDS tomorrow.